Hello and welcome to Lawrence Live. I'm Dr. Sean Smith, Superintendent of Schools, and I'm so excited today as I am joined with some very special guests, our band directors from the Marching Pride. Let me start by introducing the leaders. Let me go to my far right.
Randy Greenwell, Lawrence Central Band Director.
Matt James, Lawrence Central Band Director.
Tom Wallace, Lawrence North Band Director.
Glenn Hogger, Lawrence North Band Director.
And you heard them. They're from different schools, but they are the Marching Pride. And gentlemen, thank you. Welcome to Lawrence Live. Let me tell you something, public. When I got to the school district as your superintendent, I learned very quickly something that is very dear to our heart, and that is music and band, the Marching Pride. And so as I attended the July 4th parade, everyone said, Dr. Smith, you got to be there. But you know who the star was? It was our marching band. So thank you, gentlemen, for bringing our community together as one, the Marching Pride. And I had a great opportunity to watch you guys compete this year. My prop today here at the state music contest, and as I read through this, I learned very quickly the history of excellence with music and band in our district. So, gentlemen, talk to me about that. What have you guys done? I mean, you're finalists in the state. You've been doing it for many years. How and why? Who wants to take it?
Oh, you're going to make me go first. Okay. Well, I mean, Lawrence Township has had a great tradition for performing arts in general for many, many years. And both Lawrence North and Lawrence Central have had strong marching programs over the past 30 years. And so having the opportunity to merge and be one group has been exciting for our kids. And we've been able to continue that excellence.
Absolutely. Talk to me, gentlemen. How'd you guys do this year? Because I was there. You guys made top 10. How'd it go this year, this season?
Tom, why don't you go
Tom?
with that?
Really well. We were 8th in state, and we ended up we were semifinalists in the Bands of America Grand Nationals, which is a tough competition to be in, and just really happy with their overall results. The students worked very hard, especially toward the end as they realized the end was near and kept pushing even harder and really stepped up the notch in the competition level and the work ethic.
Outstanding. So a lot of history. You guys have combined together as one. How do you guys make all that work? Glenn, what do you guys do to make that work between the two schools? Where do you practice? You practice here, or you go over to this field? How do you guys make that happen?
We have a large team effort, and we really couldn't do what we do without all the parent volunteers that spend countless hours, cooking meals, helping with transportation. We split up our time. Usually when the school year happens, we're more at Lawrence Central. They have an excellent rehearsal facility. It's a little more secluded and away from some of the other activities that we can really focus. And then the summertime when we do our training program, most of that's at Lawrence North. So we try to be between both buildings. And it is a logistical challenge sometimes, but we've managed over the last 3 years, I think, to really smooth that out. And we, again, couldn't have done it without our team and especially our parents that have helped us do that.
No doubt about it. And there's a tremendous amount of pride that goes into performing arts, in particular in band, with practice and rehearsals and all that you do. But Matt, talk to me. What are some of the other tangible benefits for young people being in performing arts, just period? What do kids benefit from that?
The most obvious is that they learn their particular performing arts, which is a really great skill to have. But in most cases, there's a lot of other things that they learn too. And with the case of the marching band, we can't function without our student leaders. And those are real life situations where they have to make real life decisions. They have to work with people. They have to deal with conflict. They have to deal with students that need help, those types of things. So they become great leaders, they become teachers, they become better people in that they understand how the world around them works, so that it's not always about them. They have to be about other people. And so those are one of the benefits of the things we do. But they also become good musicians, they become better actors, actresses, any type of performing arts that they do. But anytime you have an area of study that can give you lots of different things, as well as the particular area you're studying, I think it's a great thing, and we try to do that.
And you certainly have a diverse group of students, a lot of students that you organize, participate. You talked about your parent volunteers. You have other people that we couldn't invite here, but talk about some of the other staff members that help support this large group that you have, the band.
Well, I think just like an athletic team might bring in some specialty coaches, offense coach, defense. We have that also with learning how to march, learning the choreography. We have specialists that help us with that. Specific instruments, woodwinds, brass, percussion. We have a great percussion staff. It really takes an enormous amount of experienced people to provide that experience and pass it to our students. And when we have that support, it really makes us specialize in those things and make it so that we are very, very successful in those areas.
Great, fantastic. You also have logistics. You guys have your own semis. We're bringing a bunch of buses to move you guys. Somebody tells me you guys going on a road trip here pretty soon.
Yes.
A long
Little
road
bit
trip,
road trip,
ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen. The band has been asked by the Rose Bowl to join in on the parade. So, gentlemen, talk to me about that. This is a huge honor on New Year's Day, or is it the day after New
The day
Year's?
after.
'Cause it
Day
falls
after
on
New
a
Year's.
Sunday.
Falls on a
Yeah,
Sunday this year,
Falls on a
yeah.
Sunday this year. The entire Marching Pride will be there representing the state of Indiana on a world stage. So talk to Dr. Smith about that.
Well, it's exciting for the kids, and it's not an easy it's not easy to be selected the first time you apply.
Mhm.
And we applied after our first year as a merch ensemble, and it was one of the goals that we had to offer our students opportunities to do some things together in nationally recognized parades. And the Tournament of Roses parade is certainly the most iconic of the three.
Mhm.
Macy's being the other one, maybe the Fiesta Bowl being another.
Mhm.
So it's a great opportunity, and it's been a huge community effort. Our foundation has helped us with communicating the message that we need to help try to get kids there.
Mhm.
It's a huge undertaking. You mentioned transportation.
Mhm.
The township has been very generous in helping get the semis ready, and in fact, the semis are being analyzed right now to make sure that they're safe to travel in the next month. And it's just been a lot of different people. We actually put a community committee together
Mhm.
to function for the task of traveling, and that committee's been working for a year on fundraising, on logistics, all of those things. And so I know that the students are excited. It's a 6-mile parade, so we've got some conditioning to do and some rehearsing still yet to do.
Yes, you
And,
do.
So we're looking forward to that preparation.
So certainly an honor and a privilege to be at that level. How many bands get to go out there? I mean,
There's-
they don't pick everyone to go.
It's 21.
21 bands
And
around the nation.
they're not all high school bands. We
Right.
have the Santa Clara Vanguard Drum Corps is going to be there. There's some college bands. There's a couple of local bands that are always invited, but
Right.
as far as high school bands, it's a pretty selective process. So
Other countries as well. There's a
Yeah.
group from Mexico that will
Wow.
be marching the parade as well.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the top of the list. In order for us to march at that level, they think very highly of us. So, we all should be proud out there in Lawrence, in our Lawrence community, that we're able to march at that level. Gentlemen, as we close it out, and you're looking out there and we're talking to other students and parents and future students, what would you tell them about joining the marching band? Why should they want to be a part of this? Because you got a lot of members in your band, and you want new members. So, what would you say to people out there who are thinking about joining a performing arts, in particular the marching band?
Well, get involved in the performing arts. It's something that gives you an opportunity to have an activity that you get to have a team effort in. It's not just you by yourself. You learn team building skills and what it's like to be part of an ensemble or part of an organization that has high standards. It gives you the chance to just be out on the world stage. It's out of the community, whether it be something as local as a contest or something as grand as going out of state to do a world-renowned performance opportunity. It gives you a chance to actually take an art that you have and a desire to perform, and gives you the stage for which to do that. Be expressive.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, you would get to hang out with some great leaders here. These guys are very humble, but they are some of the best in the business. We're very fortunate in our community to have the brain trust that we have with our band directors in Lawrence Township. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each of you for joining us, and the community, how proud we are to have these men leading our marching pride. So again, thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to our next segment of Lawrence Live. Thank you.